Greetings. Welcome to EDTV News Channel, the People's Channel. In this report, we have some shootings and some dropouts for talk about and some other stories coming out of the parish of Westmoreland, Clarendon, Hanover, St. James, St. Catherine, and St. Anne's, the Garden Parish. Stay tuned for the full reports. Blessings to all subscribers and viewers. If you're here for the first time, you can support the channel by like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. So we'll start off in the parish of Westmoreland, where a woman is now dropped out and her male companion injured in a gun attack. So we'll get into the report. A woman is now dropped out and her male companion injured after gunmen opened fire at them as they traveled on a motorcycle in Brighton, Little London in Westmoreland last night. She has since been identified as 44-year-old Michelle Bremer Reed from the community. Reports from the police are that Reed and the now injured man were sitting on his veranda as they engaged in a conversation. Shortly after, Reed and her male friend got onto his blue motorcycle and an unknown assailant emerged from behind the wall of the front gate and opened gunfire, hitting both victims. According to the police, the gunmen later escaped on foot. Very sad story. Now, people, we are moved to the parish of Clarendon, where a JAMAICA supervisor was shot and taken out and a teacher injured in a bar gun attack. So we'll get into the latest police report. A 71-year-old employee of a bauxite company, JAMAICA, was shot and taken out and a female teacher injured following an attack at a bar in Western Park, Maypen in Clarendon on Friday night. The deceased has since been identified as Harry Arthron, a supervisor at JAMAICA and a resident of Glenhaven Close in Maypen, the parish capital. A motive for the shooting has not been established. Reports are that about 8 p.m., Arthron and the assistant teacher were sitting inside the bar when a vehicle drove up and explosions were heard. 3 alleged masked gunmen subsequently entered the bar and opened gunfire, hitting Arthron and the woman. The police said the men left the premises, but one returned and shot the injured Arthron in the upper body head area before escaping in a waiting motor vehicle. The bartender who was assisting the victims reportedly escaped unhurt. The police were summoned. Arthron and the woman were taken to the hospital where Arthron was pronounced you-know-what. Up to March 31st, a total of 18 dropouts committed in the parish. Now, people, you can see this is a clear-cut hit carried out on this JAMAICA supervisor. Now, the police are reporting in other news media that the hit wasn't coming from his workplace. Now, we'll move on, people. This time to the parish of Hanover. Taxi operator shot and taken out. 13-year-old boy shot and wounded in Hanover last evening. A taxi operator was shot and taken out while a 13-year-old boy was shot and wounded during an incident on the Salt Spring Main Road in Hanover last evening. The deceased has since been identified as 19-year-old Keith Myrie, otherwise called Junior, of Green Island in the parish. Reports from the police are that about 8:38 p.m., Myrie was driving a motorcycle along the roadway with a male pillion aboard. A group of motorcyclists reportedly drove up behind them and opened gunfire. Myrie reportedly lost control of the vehicle and crashed into a fence. When the shooting subsided, Myrie and the teen were found with gunshot wounds. Myrie was pronounced dropout at hospital while the teen remained in hospital in stable condition. Now, we'll move on, people. This time to the Garden Parish of Jamaica, St. Anne. Woman shot after asking man to pay to enter a St. Anne's night club. A woman was shot and injured after she asked a man to pay before entering a nightclub at CLM in Runaway Bay, St. Anne last night. The injured woman has since been hospitalized, the police said. Reports reaching the news media indicated that around 8:32 p.m., the woman was at the nightclub when a man was about to enter the establishment. The now injured woman called out to him and told him that he had to pay $500 to enter. The man, police said, went over to the woman and started a conversation with her. The said man then pulled a firearm from his waist and fired 3 shots, hitting the woman in her upper body. The gunman then escaped on foot in the area. Now, people, we'll move on. This time to the parish of St. Catherine. 2 held after submachine gun seized in Spanish Town, the old capital. 2 men were arrested in connection with the seizure of a submachine gun and ammunition on Saturday in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Reports from the Spanish Town police are that about 5:30 p.m., a team conducted targeted raids in the Ebonyville area and the firearm along with 7 rounds of ammunition was found in a yard. 2 men were taken into custody. Their identities are being withheld pending further investigation. The Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF is appealing to citizens of Jamaica to join its fight against crime. Anyone with information that can assist in the efforts to encourage to call Crime Stop 311. Now, people, last but not least, we'll move to the parish of St. James, Montego Bay. 2 Cuban women reported missing. So we'll get into the report. 2 Cuban women of Sewell Avenue, Great Hill, Manor in Montego Bay, St. James have gone missing. One of them has since been identified as Camila Gonzalez and the other Lenia Maria Pontenado Planas. Planas, who is 21 years old, has been missing since April 3rd. She is of brown complexion, slim build, and is 150 centimeters, 4 feet 11 inches tall. While Gonzalez, who went missing on March 15, is 27-year-old, Caucasian, medium build, and is also 150 centimeters, 4 feet 11 inches tall. Reports from the Montego Bay police are that both Planas and Gonzalez were last seen at home about 8 a.m. and respectively days went missing. Their modes of dress at this time they went missing is unknown, the police said. All efforts to locate them have been futile, the police reported. So there you have it, people. Please leave your comments in the comment section and tell me what you think. One aim, one God, one destiny. Walk good, talk good, live good. Blessings.